I'm using core wool to make the center of the egg. If you want to, you can use bats. As you can see, core wool, or at least my core wool, isn't as neat and tidy as using bats. Take your core wool and flatten it out, and then tuck and roll along the length of your core wool to make an oval shape. Once you've used up all your core wool, use your needle to tack around the edges to hold your wool in place. Now that you've got your shape in place, it's time to start needle felting. Make sure that you've got your finger protectors on, because now we start to felt more quickly. The idea is that you felt all over to compact the wool down to make your shape. So all the time that you're felting, make sure that you're keeping in mind the overall shape that you want. To start, felt around the widest part of your egg shape. Now that you've felted around the outside of your longest part of your egg shape, you can start with each end. Make sure that you tuck in all your wool so that you have all neat edges. Remember though that you need to be working the whole of your egg at all times, so you're not felting down just the outside until it's completely compact and then just the ends. You're working all over to create your overall shape. While you're working on your egg, take into account that one end of your egg is obviously going to be narrower than the other. Felt along the edges, pointing your needle towards the inside center of your egg. This way you're compacting inwards at all times. You need to make sure that your egg is nice and firm. You can tell this by either looking at it, and you can see how smooth it actually is, or you can squeeze it gently. I recommend that you do both. When you're happy that your egg is firm enough, then it's time to add the colour to it. If you're using core wool, if you're only using a colour, obviously you don't have to do that. Now you need to take your colour and add it to your egg. All you need to do is pull a small piece off, roll it onto your egg and attach it with your needle. You need to make sure that it's firmly attached, so you need to be felting it quite a lot. You can tell when it's attached because you can't pull it off, and it's a nice smooth egg. While you're adding your colour, make sure that you've added it evenly all the way around. Just go through and check to make sure that there's no patches of white showing through. If there are, it's not a problem. Simply pull off a small amount of more wool, of your coloured wool, and add that and needle felt it in firmly. And continue felting all the way around until you're happy that your colour covers the whole of your egg. It takes a while to cover the whole of the egg with the colour, so rather than simply show you what you already know by repeating it all, I've cut it down. And I'm only going to show you the important points. There you go. A quick check over to make sure everything's firm and neat and well felted, and you have your egg.